On March 3, 2010, this document/instrument was created by Kent County Sheriff Deputy Patrick McCullough. What you're looking at here is a blank boilerplate sheriff deed that is both signed and notarized. This counterfeit deed, the way it is, could have been used for any property in Kent County, Michigan at any future date. This signed and notarized blank document/instrument was then used by a lawyer named Edward Winkler to steal my family's home and its $120,000+ in equity at 1647 Franklin Street, Southeast in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The creation of this fraudulent deed instrument is a 14-year felony crime as per MCL 750.248 Bravo. Additionally, swearing and attesting to information that will be filled in at some later date is another 15-year felony crime as per MCL 750.243, the crime of felony perjury. In total, the creation of this fraudulent deed instrument constitutes 29 years' worth of felony crimes committed by the Kent County Sheriff Department itself. It is because the creation of this counterfeit deed already included nearly 30 years of felony crimes by the Kent County Sheriff Department that its use to steal our home would never be investigated by the Kent County Sheriff's Department or any other policing agency. Here we are 7 years later, and instead of having found redress and remedy, the state is working to make me look like some kind of domestic terrorist. The counterfeit deed instrument is an official instrument. It cannot be undone. It exists now and forever. It is undeniable proof of my claim. It is because I possessed this proof and these facts are undeniable, my family became a perpetual target of the Sheriff's Department and the state of Michigan itself. 5 months after this counterfeit deed was used to steal our Kent County, Michigan home, the Isabella County Sheriff's Department raided and looted our Mount Pleasant, Michigan home and stole its contents in a failed attempt to recover the counterfeit deed created by the Kent County Sheriff's Department. This military-like offensive attack by law enforcement to recover the proof and evidence of the crimes of a neighboring sheriff department was only part of the strategy. In 2010, and just 5 months apart, my family lost 2 homes, the first with over $120,000 worth of equity, and the second with its contents, all of our personal property. This second attack, military strike, was to ensure that we would never be able to seek redress for either of these 2 criminal assaults. I would like for you to take a moment and consider what I just said. For the past 6 years, I've been accusing 2 different sheriff departments of some very serious felony crimes. Now also consider this. It is a felony for me to falsely accuse someone of committing felony crimes, and I have just named 2 different Michigan sheriff departments. Why haven't they arrested me if my claims are false? To arrest me and charge me with making false claims, they would have to prove that my claims are false, and this is simply not possible. Do I hate the police? I don't blindly hate the police. I have simply witnessed the criminal acts of 2 different sheriff's departments and the lengths they will go to cover and conceal their crimes, and aid and abet one another in the concealment of these crimes. If there was hate, it would be for the criminals and not the police in general. The fact that the criminals in this case wear a badge and carry guns is inconsequential. Michigan's top law enforcement official, the Michigan Attorney General, Bill Schuette, is not only aware of these criminal claims, he is both aiding and abetting in these crimes and has made himself and the state of Michigan accessories after the fact. The entire defense of these Michigan Sheriff Departments and the Michigan Attorney General's office itself are pretending they are not aware of these claims, which gives them plausible deniability. By simply pretending that they have no knowledge of these claims allows them to pretend that these claims do not exist. Not only is this a perfect defense, but it is their only defense. So here I am, making my plea in the only court available, the court of public opinion. It is time to make these so-called law enforcement agencies acknowledge their awareness of these claims through the collective voice of the people. If you can sit there and listen to these criminal claims and are not compelled to make some calls, send some faxes, send some emails, then you are demonstrating just exactly where the problem in this country is today. It is the acquiescence of the people that allows our government to become and to be as criminal as I have shown them to be in this message. The Kent County Sheriff Department and Sheriff Larry Stelma needs to be asked why it creates and allows to be created counterfeit deeds, and that they need to be informed that you have seen the deed here, and they must explain to you how and why they have allowed this to be done, and further why they are working to conceal it instead of actually working in the capacity we are paying them to act, as law enforcement. The Isabella County Sheriff's Department and Sheriff Leo Metashevsky and/or Michael Main need to be asked how and why they could be directed to perform surgical criminal strikes against the people of Michigan to help cover and conceal the outwardly criminal acts of other law enforcement agencies. It is simply unacceptable and inexcusable for you to hear these claims and be shown proof of these claims and do nothing. Doing nothing is unacceptable. Doing nothing is claiming that you would subject yourself and your own family to the same criminal treatment. Below in the description is all the contact information that you will need to help do something about the crimes of police reported here. I thank you in advance for your help. My name is Ted Visner. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.